In today's video, we're going to be testing out the GoPro Media Mod. I currently have the mod hooked to the camera. With this mod, there is a built-in microphone, and then there's also the option to hook in a 3.5mm professional microphone. I'm using that professional microphone right now. I'm going to go through 3 different sound tests. One of them will be with the built-in GoPro mic, the other will be with the Media Mod directional mic, and the third will be with the professional mic. It's a rather humid morning for a hike. There's absolutely no breeze today, so we're not going to have any wind. What color is the sky?
No.
Good job. Right now I am testing the built-in microphone in the GoPro. So this would be the microphone that comes with the GoPro Hero 8 Black. There's no microphone connected right now. This is just the default one. I'm also seeing what type of sound around me the built-in GoPro microphone will pick up. This is a part of the Appalachian Trail that we are hiking on today. Yes, I said that, Appalachian. There are about 3 or 4 different ways to say it, and I like to pick a different one each time sometimes. The AT, of course, goes all the way from Georgia to Maine and is more than 2,000 miles in length. Right now I'm using the microphone that's built into the Media Mod, and I have it set to stereo. Stereo is using all of the mics, the front mic, the back mic, and the side mic. Wind is not an issue right now, so that would make sense. Otherwise the wind would probably be hissing through that mic and messing it up big time. So we will see how this sounds. Since I have the mic setting on front, I figured I would make sure I have the front of it facing toward me as I walk. So right now I'm utilizing that front mic. That mic is pointed directly at me, right to the side of the camera. What I'm going to do after this is I'm going to turn the camera around, and then I'm going to set it to back so we can get the back. So I've now set the microphone to back, and I'm standing behind the camera. We're going to give that back microphone a good test here. Now the back microphone is about half the size of the front microphone, so I'm interested if the size is really an issue with that, or if it really doesn't matter as far as picking up sound. I know on the GoPro without the Media Mod, I found that the sound did not pick up as well when I was standing behind the camera as it did when I was facing the camera. So I'm curious to see if that's different with the Media Mod. I'm also curious how much of my footsteps it picks up. You know, there's not a lot of material on the trail here to crunch on. It's kind of a sandier soil. I'll give it a chance to pick up my footsteps. We saw an unexpected sight today. A copperhead curled up on the side of the trail. Blends in rather well today on a darker, cloudier day. I think he was looking for some warm rocks. We of course used the iPhone 8 today for some of those secondary scenes. And what I have connected here is the GoPro Shorty on the bottom of the camera. This is the GoPro. This is the Media Mod case. And this is the Rode professional mic. And I think my son wants to be in the video. Another thing I wanted to mention is make sure you have a couple extra batteries if you're using the Media Mod or the microphone. I have a feeling that the battery life probably drains about 10% faster when you're using these connected. You know, it makes sense, they're gonna draw more power. So I would make sure you have at least 2 extra batteries so you can easily swap out. This kid back here is solid. He weighs in at about 30 pounds and his carrier is about 5 pounds. So you combine those and it's about 35 pounds extra weight. You especially feel it on the steep slopes. So what are my conclusions on the microphones? First of all, I would say the Media Mod microphone is better than the built-in GoPro microphone. How much better? It's really going to depend on what exactly you're trying to use it for. But if you're vlogging or talking to the microphone, I would say that microphone is significantly better. Picks up more sound, it has a slightly richer sound, and you know, it's definitely gonna give you a little better sound than that built-in mic. Now, GoPro has made great improvements with the built-in microphone. The 8 and the 7 were both a lot better than the ones that came before, but the microphone still wasn't that great, so this media mod is definitely a great upgrade. Now, if you're going to use a professional mic like I'm doing, then the media mod is definitely worth it. This professional mic has a lot better sound, and previously there was an adapter you could get to connect the 3.5 plug to the GoPro, but that adapter was kind of clunky. It would hang off and it wasn't the best to use. So this media mod, with it wrapping around the camera, it's a lot better design. And in addition, there's also the ability to plug this into a TV to display your videos. And the media mod also has the ability to connect the light and the external display to it. Those are additional mods that GoPro sells. I have not purchased those because I don't really have a use case for those at present, but if I do in the future, I will test them out. And the other big advantage of the media mod is you can plug this in. There's a USB-C connector, so you could plug it into a wall outlet or a computer or an adapter in a car while you're driving. So that could be useful if you're gonna shoot several hour long video or a really long time lapse or anything that's going to be longer than a battery life and you don't want to change it out in the middle. So my conclusion is it's worth it to get the media mod if you do a lot of audio with the camera, and if you want the ability to connect a professional mic, it's definitely worth it. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I obviously couldn't make my conclusions here on the trail, so I had to shoot a couple alternate endings and then select the one that ended up being accurate.